Welcome to the Lusitani campaign for Et Impera 1.2.4. In the last part, we took this settlement from the Ablani, and what actually happened right at the end of the video is the Ablani managed to get an army out of the water right across here to ambush this army. But this army gave itself a good account, which is really good. Now the next task is to get over here and take these settlement out. Now we could do it with one army, but my temptation is to go over in massive strength, because landing here, attacking this settlement here, they've got 20, we've got an army recruiting. My temptation is just to use the two armies, but we're not going to move this time because it's winter. Now I've got virtual control of Britannia, I need to think about how I'm going to stabilize it, and at the moment my inclination is to I mean, how's the public order in? Public order in here is good. And I don't want to send this army over. What we're going to do is move this army this way. And what I'm thinking, guys, is for this army to get over the water, but it's not going to. When it's only a small army, so if we can get you in the water, that means you can come over here. And then what we could do is build this army up, or maybe have a second army. Maybe we could recruit a second army. Just have a quick look at what we got here. Do we need to build anything just yet? Kinesis. I mean, we could take this up. Yeah, we'll shove that up, because I want to build this up as an industrial powerhouse. Pyrokinesis. If you've got problems, you're down to 70, you're 100. We're just going to have to get this army over to here. And put you in control. I think when this expands, we're going to whack a temple in there. Now, if this army comes over, this army's got no. What we're going to do is we're just going to raise an army here. Now I don't want to use any of my existing generals, because I want to weave these guys into future battles. So which any of these guys that are not particularly brilliant. That's one empire maintenance. Oh, this guy, like it, which has got the job. You're never going to leave here. Well, who's got the cheapest? Lusitani heavy cavalry. This is going to be purely a garrison army. Just whack those in. We've got here got some Lusitani veteran warriors. Oh, and they look pretty good. 209, 185. I mean, I'd like to recruit these guys, but I think I've just used up that resources. What we got here? Got some Bithynian hidden warriors. Maybe we'll drop one of those in as well. And the idea is these two small armies will eventually work Britannia and get it stable while my main armies move away. I'm just going to hang on to the rest of the cash. Just going to go for an end-to-end, guys. Oops, aside skills. Got a feeling in this part the main focus is going to be on just getting Britannia sorted out and then moving forward. Not too sure what the direction is. I think that could be very useful. Get that up. And I'm just going to go for an end turn. Get away from the snow and the cold. Getting desertion. Well, goes without saying. Report. Grove up there. Let's just get. Didn't think these guys were going to be able to do it in one turn. Send this army round. The army's Ablani hasn't got anything even close to a navy at the moment. Oh, great. You got up here. You're reasonably stable. What we're going to do is push this army like that. And we're going to bring this army south like this. Probably these guys aren't helping very much at the moment. So that's. I think it's going to take a little while to get this area stable, and it's going to cost me a lot of money as well. What I'm going to do is bring this army up. That's only -1. Come here, push that up. Because tactically, I suppose we better talk about the future. My inclination is that once we've secured Britannia, would be maybe to push against the Bolly. We'll have to see who the Bolly are at war. We got our allies there. I don't particularly want to go this direction out this way unless I have to. What I want to do is get a solid border down on top of Rome. Actually, let's see who's at war with who. Right, the Bolly. You're at war with Rome and Massilla. That makes you a #1 target. Helvetii. Yeah, so these are all at war with Rome and Massilla. So we could push down north here. And I think once I've got down to this level here. Massilla is in defensive alliance with Rome. That could prove any. Actually, just had a thought, guys. What's the victory conditions? How are we doing? So we need Hispania and Latinum. So if we actually got a defensive alliance with Rome, he would then be in a position to get all these victory conditions. And then all we need is 80 settlements. That could be an interesting end to the campaign. I'm not sure if I want to go for that, but we'll see how it goes, guys. Let's have a look. Any public order issues? Got Caledonia. Yeah, you've got a slight public order issue, but we can fix that over time. I mean, I could raise a navy here. I mean, the navy could be useful here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Okay, we can use another Lusitani chieftain. Line of sight, growth per turn, -1. I'll bring back one of our old fleets. Recruit. You guys just get into here, and we'll just drop a couple of these in. Agents. My instinct is to send the agent over this way so we can start to scout this area here. I think that's about all we want to do, because I'd like to hang on to the cash because I'd like to get this upgraded as quickly as possible as well. I'm just going to go for an intern. Well, we've got attrition, expected. We've got the iron miners finished. And this army, yeah, about time you've got. Returning to shore. Is that all? Troll. You guys are fairly unhappy. You just move up about here. And then control. Of course, what we're going to do. I think I would like the king to do the actual attack. You come here. In. What's the auto resolve on this? 75%. I'm inclined to do the auto resolve on here because getting armies ashore from boats is a real pain in the neck, and it's going to be, yeah, we're just going to go for the auto resolve on this, guys, and hopefully we will take out their navy as well. Didn't lose anything, so of course we're just going to occupy, and of course their navy got away. Great. It's not that it's going to be a major problem. You're going to have to move back this way. Here, we've now got this settlement here. I'm only going to knock those down. Don't need them. And our small little navy here. These guys are happy.
Ready for orders.
Your job is just going to be keep these two areas happy. You just get out around here so we can see what's going on that way.
Yes.
How far can I send my navy? I think we're going to send this over here.
Your orders.
You can work on this. We certainly want this. Now, actually, I can't remember now.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, it's level 1 armor. What we want here is level 1 weapons. That's going to improve that a little bit. You finished your job. Your job is to try and move. Why won't you move on to? I say you've done your job. Here, you're building up. The other thing I do want to do is work on my family tree, because I'm going to need to work on the empire maintenance. You're a politician, Lusitani. If I can get her up to there, that's going to improve my wealth. I mean, it's going to push up the gravitas, although she's already on +6 gravitas anyway. But what I would like is that empire maintenance. So who can we go and cheer up? Head to Rome. See if we can make life a little bit better with Rome. You can see she's now up to 1% as a shield maiden. You could probably do with a little bit of a boost. You're already maxed out. You could do with one more level. Who can we go and cheer up there? Scylla, Swaby. Well, we could. You can go and do that. Right, family tree. You really need to get married, but we've got enough men and generals here. You need to get married. You need to get married. Anyone else? Oh, you're not married. And you want to get married. Let's just go for it and see what we get. What have you got here? -4 chance of having children. Well, that's not the end of the world. And what have you got here? Soil +1 loyalty from Turduli chieftains. Can we get anything else here that will improve? Oh yeah, we're certainly going to give her that so that she can improve the gravitas of the family. And there's nothing there. +2 gravitas per turn. Oh yeah, we'll certainly give her that as well. Because at the moment, if I remember correctly, we're still down here, influence overlooked, and that's purely because I've had to keep these generals fighting to keep up their loyalty. This is one of the balances you need to do. Not that it's causing that much problems. I mean, we're getting across there. +10% expansionism, yeah. I mean, if we come to here, I mean, it'd be nice to do that. But to be honest, I'm never too fixated on that level there. And I think that's all we can do this turn. So I'm just going to go for an end turn. Successful diplomacy. Golden Tongue, the other factions offered you an entire settlement. Wow. Okay, we're going to take that. Rebellion in Temar. I was born. Is that? Ah. Downside is that this is going to be. Okay, thank you, Romans. So the problem is going to be that this settlement is going to be in a totally different area. What we're going to need to do here as well. First thing we're going to do is untax it because it's not making enough money. We could convert that. I think we're going to come back to that, to be honest. That wasn't what I was expecting. And it's actually a little bit of a pain in the neck, to be honest. Need to get this army, sure.
Disembarking. Is that all?
It's going to take a little while for these guys. And these axemen are a little bit dated now, along with the medium infantry here. Actually, what I could do, you can't quite get to here. I think what we can do is pass off some of the troops from this army here. Say these medium infantry. I mean, they serve their purpose, but they're a bit dated now. We could hand over 3 of these units to this army, who will then use these as a home guard. This army's in. I mean, if you've got any old, yeah, you've got a couple of old units as well. I think what you're going to do is you're going to come up here.
On the move, lads.
We give him this unit here. These are good units, and these are pretty good units. What we're going to do is just give him a couple of units there.
On the move, lads.
That gives this yeah, these are all pretty basic units,
Warriors all.
and you can't do anything, but you're okay. So we got these over here.
Thirsty for
You
battle.
out.
We can't do
You
that.
just stand there. Of course, we've got to spend money. Certainly want another temple in here. I think the fishing boats, yes. Yeah, that's a really good addition to the empire. And with the 2 temples here, we should be able to drive the culture very, very quickly. Have plenty of public order to really start to build this settlement up to make us some cash. That leaves us 5,000. Spend. Still reluctant to spend it on here. Well, I certainly want that. Get the second temple in here. That leaves me 2,900. What can we do in Lowell? Yeah, you've got no real garrison here. We could put that in to improve the garrison. I can't do that. We could convert that to food, but we're not going to get food here. I think we're just going to put the garrison building in there first. We're still minus 18 with that public order issue. And why are you? I suppose you're upset because you have massive cultural differences. Actually, no. Take that down. And we can put a temple in there. And we'll start to try and spread our culture into Rome. So I can imagine how bad the culture is here. Yeah, our culture is 0. Roman culture is there, yeah. So it's going to take a little while to drive that. At the moment, everything is nice and peaceful over here. For the moment, I would like you to just come down and hang around where the Bolle are. Because one of my next targets has got to be the Bolle. So what's the Bolle over here? That's Swaby territory. Right, that's all we can do now. Just going to go for another end turn, guys. So. Nervi trader solved. Pirate spotted. Oh, great. That's going to be a pain getting my armies across now. I've got population surplus in telekinesis. certainly want a temple in there. And we're going to whack a temple in there. Do I really need military recruitment here?
Ready for orders. Getting on our way. You have further orders?
Yeah, change your mind, guys. I'm going to cancel that and dismantle it. I think we're just going to wag this into a little bit of an economic area. We've got 5,000 to spend. It's winter. This army's not going to get very far.
Move out.
Just going to move this army
Your
this
next
way.
command? For the tribe.
You've got good public order. You just come over here. Can you recruit anything? And this could be quite a useful army. We've got 3 sets of spears, so we don't need spear recruitment. We've got plenty of cav. We've got a slinger short, so we could replace that. You're 99, you're 88. I'm not sure what's this? It resistant to cold. That could be useful. Beyond that, there's not. Actually, these have got more shots per minute. Well, they've got lower base morale. I think we'll take their base morale. That brings this army up to there. Let me just check something.
Warriors all.
Yeah. And we're going to hand off some of these medium troops. I think what we could do is build this as a siege army, so we leave 2 slots for this army so that they can recruit artillery. That might be the way forward, guys. Yeah, that might be the way forward. So when we get to this army, we can hand off a couple of these guys, and that will give 3 slots. We'll put some more heavy infantry in, back them up with what we call it, artillery. On this,
Your orders.
what we're going to do is bring navy round to about here.
Making for port.
You can get up to here. So that we can.
Yes.
Yeah, these guys are just trash.
How can I help?
You
Return
just come over here. I don't know if you're going to improve the situation here.
else.
Not really, but we might as well just do that. It's the state of this army. This army's in good, reasonable condition. I think these guys can go 1 more turn. That would get us public order a little bit more under control. We've got a little bit of cash to spend. Although my instinct at the moment is to maybe take this up. We're going to need money for that. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. One more quick check at Can we be a bit more cheeky with that? Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, anyone else close to? Well, we could push you up and send you on a diplomatic mission. Where can we send you? Egypt, Gatuli, Rome. Okay, you're off to Rome again. Let's just do 2 of them. And you can go to the Nervi Confederation. Swaby, you can go to Massila, and that will push that up there. I think that's all we can do this turn, so it's going to go for an end turn. Political intrigue. Target rank on your betrayed technology research panel. Thank you. Consequence of diplomats return with generous tribute. Thank you. Pirates spotted in Asculum. We've still got the pirates up here somewhere. I've got a feeling they're probably there because we can't see that water. Now these guys are raiding, which is giving a little bit of a problem. Now I could come up and kill them.
Your orders?
Problem is, at the moment, because we're at war with them, how many people are we at war with at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4. Carthage, I don't know if that, Macrimony and Massilis. Eblani. I suppose technically the pirates count as being at war with. Let's just get up and get rid of these guys. I don't want them raiding my territory. Of course they're going to run away so far, but...
Row, gods curse ya!
Can I get them? Nah. It's about saying. Right, you just come into here. I think it's time to take out this trash.
Attack! Starting out!
Right,
Destroy them!
we go for the auto resolve here, 89%. Give the king a bit more experience. But they should die because they retreated. Yeah, you are dead.
Get moving! Ready for orders! Move out!
You guys can just go into patrol and refurbish over here. They're probably going to be stuck over here for a little while. There's not much I can do about that. Next thing we want to do is just go hand off these two here and those, isn't it?
Starting out! Warriors all! Thirsty for battle!
Just gonna bring this army down here. Now there's going to be pirates around here, so
Warriors all!
you're positive. Now, what was it? This was going to be the siege army, wasn't it?
Orders!
Were melee defense, melee attack armor.
We need good fighters!
You form the core of the siege army. Want you get down here? Because what I'd like to do is get these two armies over here. Oh, what's going on here? Back on. Are we at war with these guys? No, we're not. Well, actually, who are you actually at war with? So you're at war with the Bolly, the Getty, Macrimony Elders, that's that navy, and the Arini. They're right on my border. And they're actually at war with the Bolly. What if the Bolly will come up and waste energy attacking them? I need to get, where's my agents? I need to check this out.
I am the knife in the dark.
I want you up that way. The other agent is over here. I want you in the water. Get you into the water first. I want you making your way. Wow. A little bit of a circuitous route, but there's nothing I can do about that. Can you recruit anything here?
For the tribe! Are you ready to do your duty to
Yeah.
the tribe?
I think we'll have one of each. This brings this army up to a full assault army. My main concern is if there's a pirates here, I'm crossing over here. These armies could be attacked, which could be a real pain in the neck. I think the next thing I want to do is I want to get this up for some cash. You can help handle the public order. How are we doing? We got come down here. These guys have still got a border issue.
On the move, lads.
And great. What I'm going to do, I mean, I don't need the full recruitment here.
For the tribe.
So we can cancel one of those. That should give me the cash to. Want that? I agree. Temple, we've got this. What's the path of this? And this will make me money in the long term. Yeah. Okay.
Warriors all.
You're coming up to full strength. You cancel that. Then just go into patrol. You can always recruit over here because the recruitment over here must be fairly strong. Got this army as a backup as well. So let's get down here. And you can put that in there. Give us a little bit of cash, another 120 wealth. I think that was too good to pass up. Let's go for another end turn. Sorry about this being a little bit of a grind, guys, and no battles. But I think it's just in this part of the game is something you've got to do in order to get things sorted and set up. Okay. Child is born. Increase in rank. Chieftain. Wow, you're doing really well. There we go. Fishing boats over here being built. Okay. Oh, the Ablani came down here. Are they still around? Looks like the Ablani have died. There's no longer any flags for them. Check to see. Faction destroyed. Yep. They've gone. So this is... What we're going to do is bring the Navy back in stages. I'm a bit worried about moving my armies across the water. Great. You've got the shortest distance. Because there's these pirates hanging around up here. What we're going to do is just put these guys side by side. Wow, minus 12. Are you having a negative effect? Which one is military crackdown? Minus 1. Military presence. I take you out of the port. Minus 11. So these guys actually have a negative effect. Okay. Oh. This is pulling through. We're going to need to find, well, eventually these temples will kick in. And that will stabilize it. We're just going to have to deal with any harassment. I mean, you've got this fairly well pinned down over here. Structure reports. This has probably not helped with the public order either. Never mind. Unseasonal, unseasonal, troubled population in Britannia, yes. Maybe I should have left these armies. The trouble is that I can't really, this army can't cross over. Never mind, we'll deal with it, guys. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with the rebels or whatever's needed. Actually, I'll take that off. That's minus 16. I think what we're going to do is just chuck in some more cheap units here. These are 344. I'm just going to drop in one of these, and you're nice and cheap. Well, we'll just build this army up so that they can, if rebels kick in, we can do something about it. So another quick down here, just make sure everything is. Well, this is down to minus 4. You're minus 5 now. What's up with you? Public water deteriorating. Yes, great. I suppose part of the problem is we need a new enemy. That's probably what we need. I mean, how many people are we at war with? Yeah, we're only at war with Massili, Macromoni, Elders, and Carthage. And I suppose Massili doesn't count, and with the faction trait because they're not adjacent. So what we're probably going to have to do is pick a war with the Boli first, and then with the whatever these guys are, the Cimbri. Take that region there, but I'm going to have to get my armies across first. So I think I can go one more turn, guys. I've got unassigned skills. You're doing quite well here. I was certainly going to give him that. Authority, Empire, +2 authority. What does authority do? Skills, actions here against based agents. I think that's going to be the better option. Oh, he's still going, isn't he?
How can I assist you?
Without there, guys. Sorry. Cultural conversion. What else can we get in here? Search rates, wounding agents, -2 upkeep for armies. No, not particularly that interested. Aiding agents, no. Like cultural conversion. I think we're just going to keep pushing that for the moment. Because what we'll probably have to do is bring this guy over to here once we've taken out the Boli. Where's my other agent as well? Are you on the move? Just want to make sure. You just get up and stand here. Yeah, you're nice and open. And you're quite happily moving. Just gonna go. I think this is going to be the last turn for this part. I've just noticed the time. And when I'm just building up the Empire, I like to keep the videos relatively short. But I'm not planning on recruiting any. Attrition report. Mission failed. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Construction. Got a temple here. Certainly gonna whack that in. That's probably gonna take all my money for this turn. We just really need to do it. Now, one thing I am interested in is, who are you? Oh, you're the Gatuli. Where the heck are you off to? I suppose in some ways the Gatuli could be a target. Who are you at war with at the moment? I mean, no, you're actually our defensive allies. You're at war with Massili and Carthage. So what the heck is your army doing up there? Sometimes the AI is completely mystifying.
Your orders?
We need to get down to here. I think what we're going to do first is just get you ashore. It's going to be my siege army.
Is there nothing else?
And it's going to be my field army.
For further orders.
Oops. Of course. Has this been built up? Or was that just the fact that... Oh yeah, we've got...
For the tribe!
Oh, of course, some of these armies were... Some of these units are my original units when I built... If any of you guys have been watching the series, you'll be aware that down there I built a weapons upgrade for these units here. Okay. Forgotten all about that actually. Well, it's... Why can't I recruit?
Thirsty for battle!
Why can't I recruit my shock troops here? Okay.
Starting out! You have further orders?
Northern Axeman, Panic Swordsman. Okay.
Ready for orders!
Certainly want to upgrade my cav and these guys. We're just gonna have to find you some units that, well, you got no money left anyway.
Ready for orders!
You guys need to refurbish and get some artillery. And I certainly would like to tool these armies up, ready to attack. But that's all going to be for the next part, guys. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.